Good day, everyone. I am here to do my personal diagram of Bronfenbrenner's model. My name is Sithokozo Mbalenhle Hlophe. I am 22 years of age. I was born in 17 January 2002. I was born at Mahatma Gandhi Hospital in Phoenix. I come from a family of 6. My 3 sisters and I, and my both parents. We are all girls. I had a brother, but he passed away. I have 4 friends, 2 males and 2 females. Currently, I am studying in Stadio School of Education, doing my second year and B.Ed intermediate phase. I am a very loving person. I am a very bubbly person. I love fashion. I love to live a very successful and honest life. I grew up in Umlazi, that section in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. I am tall. I am light-skinned. I am a person who loves to study. I am a person who believes in God. I am a person who believes that everything that I have or everything that I need to work hard for that thing. The interaction between my family and friends. I come from a very loving family. I come from a very supporting and honest family who believes in God, and they believe that in order for a person to be groomed and become what they are, they need to be taught, they need to be given support, and also they need to be given love. Also, my friends, growing up, I had difficulties in choosing friends because I could say I was picky, although I would say I was not picky. But the reason for that is because I just could not find someone who would gels well with my family. I am a person who loves making people who are around my life to meet each other. For example, if you are my friend, I would love for you to take some time and go to my family, and so that my family can know you. So I have 4 friends, very loving friends and very supporting friends. Namely Tabiso, Sanele, Lukona and Sizopila. Okay, and the interaction between the children and school. Growing up, I started at Tamela Primary School doing grade RR or pre-grade R to grade R up until grade 7. I never changed school. It was just a local government school. And then for grade 8, I went to Okwini Comprehensive Technical High School at Umlazi Q section. I had a transport problem whilst I was studying in that school, so I had to change and go to a school nearby home and a school that I'll be able to travel without any difficulties. And that school was Ogumhlope Secondary School. That's when I started my grade 9 up until I finished my matric. And between me studying in grade 10, I chose physics as a stream because I trusted myself and I thought, or I knew myself, that I'll be doing better in this, because growing up I've always wanted to be a pilot. I never thought myself as a teacher, or I saw myself as a lawyer. I went into grade 10, I studied physical studies and pure mathematics, and then I failed grade 10. That was the most horrible time in my life. I felt like a failure. That's when I started doubting myself academically. I saw that there's nothing academically that I can do okay. I felt like I failed myself. I felt like a fool around my peers. I felt left out in everything that was done. Having to think that in this coming year, I have to repeat the same class. I have to have people that were in the same grade as me, but they're now going to grade 11. But I had to pull up my socks and be brave and then continue. I changed the stream. I went to general. It was doing history, geography, and life sciences. That's when I channeled my mind into starting to live my dream of becoming a lawyer. I studied history. I fell in love with history. I fell in love with life sciences. Teachers made everything easy for me, and I came to a point of finishing my matric in 2020. I had a problem in finding a university, and that's when I ended up starting to be a teacher. It was never something in my mind, it was never something in my heart, it was never something I saw myself as. But I'm grateful for my mother because she was able to see that I deserve a second chance in life, and also me not qualifying being to be a lawyer or not getting a school to study for law, that didn't make her to look less in me. The interaction between my family and school, as I've said before, my family is a very supportive family, so they made sure that I go to school safe and I go to a school that will be able to provide me with the education that I need. They made sure that I go to a school that they'll be able to know that the school is a good school. Growing up, I grew around a community with many neighbors, with many people, with peers and people around the community. But as I grew up, I noticed that my family gels well or is more closer to these two neighbors, which is the Blosser family and the Shezi family. They made life so simple for me. They made me reflect on the Zulu saying that says umuntu ngubuntu, ngumuntu ngabantu, and also the English saying that says it takes a village to raise a child. These two families practically raised me. They've been mothers and fathers to me. They've been sisters and brothers to me, and also my whole family. They've been a very supportive structure that a child need when the child is growing up in a community. I never had a very big family, or I never got to experience having big families, family gatherings and what's not. So I only know like few people from my paternal side of the family, and I only know few people from my maternal side of the family. So I can safely say I don't have a strong bond or a strong relationship with my both parties of the families beside people that I live with inside my home. Both my parents are pensioners and they are very loving people. So in my community we have so many educational supporting facilities. I'll name just one. We have a library which provides books for students. From time to time, I go to the library to get some help. We've got a police station that helps the community to feel safe. We have the Umlazi clinic. It's the clinic that most people use, and it comes in very handy in the community. We've got the community hall, the hall that is used for the community and in whatever necessities that are done within the community. I am very proud of who I am. I am proud of my history. I am proud of my culture. I am proud of my nation. I am a firm believer of Christ, or I am a Christ believer. I believe that everything that happens in life has a reason. Growing up, I was a sick child, so that made my parents to get me a general practitioner as from I was growing up, and that will be Mr. Dlamini. He is practicing in Umlazi P section. I grew up in a home where praising God is not a shame, praising God is a priority. As a result, I am a member of the Youth League in the Lutheran Church in Southern Africa. And my parents, my mother is a member of the Prayer Women's League. Also, my dad is a member of the Prayer Men's League in the same church. I come from the Zulu tribe, ngiyintombi yomZulu.